The government of Warsaw, Kentucky met last Monday on December 14th, 2009.
Get down to the part where we're negotiating price that I have told
Alright, let's get going. Call the Monday, December 14th, 2009 meeting to order. Regular schedule. There's a signing list going around. We have several students from is it the government class that are sitting in observing, so welcome. Hopefully, I'm sure you will be entertained and maybe you'll learn something about city government. I need a sewer project. We need to talk about that. Grant.
We'll touch on it.
Got it.
I need to be in closed session.
Forward.
Probable litigation.
I just want to remind everybody that every Wednesday is free cookie day at Subway.
I'm sorry. Approval of the agenda with the amendments.
I make a motion to approve the agenda with those additions.
I second.
Second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Approval of the minutes from the previous meeting. Are there any questions, additions, or corrections?
Make a motion to approve minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Questions on the financial statements?
Make a motion to pay the bills.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye. I think it covers everybody on the agenda. Is that correct? Who's the spokesman for the Morton Paving Group? All right, come on up, Mr.
Well, I appreciate y'all listening to this. I hope most of you been up there around Morton Avenue. It's been a while summer, all summer long.
It has.
The yard's been more up, and it's been very inconvenient for several people. Not being able to get to the yard, to the driveway, to the house. They had parking neighbor's yard, the bank parking lot, the school lot, just to get home. Couldn't get the vehicle there. I think we've all been pretty patient. They went right under the tree there, and they just, it's just crooked and it's awful. When they put the water line in, they went right down the edge of the blacktop, went between my sidewalk and the blacktop. Did not disturb my sidewalk or the blacktop. They blacktopped over the top of my sidewalk.
In 3 feet of our yard.
And it just, we're not very happy with it. And I hope y'all can straighten it out. And I hope y'all ain't done pay the bill on it, because if you have, it won't ever come back.
Number one, and you know, it's not an excuse. It's what the facts are. That sewer line, that trunk line was failing. I mean, there were repeated problems. Brought them up. The plan was, like any other good plan, was to take the edge of the road, 2 feet, whatever they needed to facilitate getting the line. In the process of doing that, the road was destroyed. There's no question about that. The reason the paving was done this year, because the plan was if they only took 2 feet and the road was intact, we'd gravel it, let it sit all winter, settle, and be done. But the road was in such bad shape that I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want it to lay there all winter and you all have to deal with that.
Roads in worse shape now than was before it started.
That doesn't make it right. That was the
Like
decision.
most property owners did.
Well, I agree.
Get my car off the road.
I agree. I am telling you my reasoning, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what the sequence of events was and what led up to it. The paving at night was made by them. They made that call. to stay and finish. In hindsight, that was a bad call. Charlie and I had that discussion. We will write the contract tighter next time.
Well, there's
No question about it.
no kind of overseer on any of these jobs?
Well,
They just turn away?
they had a foreman. We have always, and Mike, I don't know if you were involved in any of those paving jobs, we have never really had anybody to go out and oversee. We issue the contract, they measure, bids are submitted, and they come and do the work. I mean, in hindsight, should we have had somebody with them? Sure. We don't have an asphalt or a pavement expert on staff. We had 3 bids, Ohio Valley, Eaton Asphalt, and Bluegrass. When you have a contract, you trust that they are going to come and do the work. That's what they get paid to do, is to provide quality. I'm not happy with the job. It will not happen in this calendar year. It will not happen probably till, and you work for Ohio Valley, I mean, you've got a better idea than I do. March at the earliest.
Yeah.
We are going to fix your old driveway. There's no question about that. We haven't got to it yet. We will. We'll make it right on our end, because that was done in the project. That was not the piece that you showed me the night I was up there. Was done in the project. Well, I'm not arguing with you. I don't know what you expect me to
There's
say.
a dogwood tree in our yard that Christina planted when she was 4 that's gonna die because now everybody that goes by is tearing my tree up. That's breaking my heart.
I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just telling you why we did what we did, why I chose to do that, because I didn't want it to delay there. Larry, go ahead.
When are you thinking about going back trying to repair some of those areas, like in front of Mark's house, where there's 6 inches elevation difference there? Barb is just, like I said, there's literally 6 inches minimum difference, but when her car is parked like this,
Right.
one trip and she's got broken bones.
We can take care of that pull off is gravel. We can take care of that.
Yeah.
We can get that up to grade. That is not a huge issue.
That might work
to correct that situation now.
Yeah.
That was the direction that I gave the water superintendent to
That's
ID the
another
areas.
problem I have with the water,
What's that, Laura?
with my meter. My water meter's sitting up like this. I had a paved driveway.
Yeah.
They came in, broke all that up, and I got big chunks of concrete right out there where I can't even get the car over it. And the water meter's sitting up this high.
Okay, I've not looked at it directly.
So you need to look at it.
Okay, well, like I said, we have people on staff, Eric and I have talked about it. I guess I'll get
What do we pay our taxes for?
What's that?
What do we pay our taxes for? We did nothing. Morton Avenue might as well be down there in the river.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
That's where I feel.
I was trying to make sure that you all did not have a muddy mess all winter long, because that's what it would have been if we were arguing with the contracting company that originally tore up the road.
I'll agree with you on that. I mean, it's not a muddy mess, that's for sure.
I'm not telling you it's perfect. I'm not sitting here and saying it's good, and I don't know why you all are complaining. You have not heard that come out of my mouth at all, and it's not going to, because I'm not satisfied with it.
I think
Where we go from here
yeah.
is what we need to decide.
The road was wider before they came in there than it is now.
And another thing too is, when they come through their paving, that guy lived on the very end house there close to 42.
Yes, sir.
He had those cars lined up against that garage. Now that's the worst part. It looks like this. If